Part 5 of Welcome to Domestic Violence. So we pull up to my mom's house back on Noel. We get out the car, I go in. I greet her, she give me a hug. She was like, y'all are okay? Y'all are good. You should have called me sooner if you had been sleeping in the parking lot. Now everything in my body wanted to say, now you know for a fact I couldn't have called you. But instead I said, thank you. I'm so sorry I didn't, but I'm glad to be here. So everything was smooth sailing. My dude was getting up, going to work. I was in the house. I was making sure to clean up whatever I messed up. If she went and made food, I washed the dishes because I wasn't trying to go through it again. And I was trying to give us enough time to figure out what it was that we were going to do. Now on the third day, y'all, it's always the third day. My dude was laid on the floor asleep. I was in the room talking to my mom and the door opens in the front. Guess who it is? It's her motherfucking fiance/boyfriend walking back through. He come in talking about, who the fuck is this on my floor? Hold on, sir. Clearly you keep forgetting that you don't pay no bills here. And she give you a little too much authority knowing you don't pay no bills here. So I come into my mom's room and I'm like, oh, that's my boyfriend. He walk in the room, my mom talking about, so you letting dudes sleep on my floor? She immediately get weak in the knees. Like, bitch, stand up. Stand up. This your shit. You pay the bills here. Talking about, oh, yo, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even consider you. Yeah, Sherelle, y'all gonna have to figure something out. Well, you can stay here, but he gonna have to figure something out. I can't have another grown man sleeping on my floor. You just told us that we could come here. So he get up out the floor. He look at my mom's fiance look at him, and they just like, what's up? He talking about, yeah, man, like, I understand you ain't got nowhere to go, but I can't have you sleeping on my white floor. Y'all ain't even married. So I was just like, oh. And this is the only time I did not go with him because I was tired of sleeping in that car. But he did look back at me. He was like, look, you good. I promise. If anything happens to you, call me and I'm on the way type thing. You stay here. I'm going to go and figure it out. That was probably the proudest moment I ever had of this man. I'm not even going to lie. So he left, scurried off. I'm looking at him at the window, just drive away. I'm a little sad because, you know, at that point, we done been glued to each other for the longest. So just being separated away from him, you kind of have like that separation anxiety. So he go back in the room. He slammed the door and they munching. They munching in there talking about whatever. He probably still running his mouth about a situation he had nothing to do with. So the same routine went back into play. I was going to church with my mom. We was hanging out. She was acting distant. She'll talk to us. She'll go in her room and cry and be by herself. Like the cycle kept repeating and I just could not be a part of it. So I go in the room one day and I tell her, I'm just going to go and be with him. Wherever he is, I'm just going to go and be with him. She did not say, no, baby, don't leave. Like, where are you going to stay? Any of that. So I left. He came and picked me up. We ended up getting enough money for us to stay in a hotel for a week. Now, I'm not gonna lie. My mom did reach out to me and she was just like, look, if y'all in the area, I can come pick you up. We can go to church. If you hungry, I'll bring you some food. Like, she was very flip-floppy and wish-washy, but everything was cool. So one day she came and picked me up and she was like, look, Sherelle, I'm gonna co-sign on an apartment for y'all, okay? So that y'all don't have to stay in hotels. Y'all don't have to sleep in a car. Like, I do want you to be safe as my baby. So it kind of made my heart smile a little bit like, oh, dang, you would do that for me? So we went and did it. We moved in to a duplex that we found out in West Longview off of Thelma Court. Everything was fine. He had went and got him another job. I don't remember the place, but it was literally walking distance from the house. So he found an old used bed on the side of the street. We ended up going to Rent-A-Center to get a TV. We had a little rinky-dink couch, got a couple of dishes, and he put a little groceries in the house. My job was to take care of the house, according to him, and he gonna go and work. Boy, did it not go like that. See y'all in the next part.